Good morning, everyone. So this is another day of our visit in Puerto Rico. So today we're at Jobos Beach, which is a local beach by my family's home, which has a few sights to see. It's a local beach and it has a place called Pozo De Jacinto, which will show you what that is, and a tablero, which is a boardwalk. So we're gonna take a look around and show you around. So if you're new on our channel, guys, please click like and subscribe and come join us as we're here in Hobo Beach in Isabela, Puerto Rico. So there's plenty of restaurants here, some that are still building construction. There's a Kai restaurant over here that I have been to once before, where you can have front of the ocean seating. A lot of it's closed now because it's early in the morning, so people are just here at the beach. As you can see, there is some parking out front, but some of them had signs. I didn't take a close look, but I was told that it depends on, you know, a special event. Certain restaurants have parking, and certain are for the pozo, and certain are for the tablero. So nice. So a lot of surfers come to this area when the tide is high. There's a lot of competitions here and in another beach called Oaxaca Beach and Rincon. So a lot of surfers do come to this side of the island to learn surfing and also to surf, and then there's competitions to surf. So this is a well-known beach to those surfers. But right now, as you can see, it's low tide, so the people are like all the way out and they're not even waist high, which is dangerous on this beach as well, but also very nice sometimes where you can go out. So you can see they're doing training classes for surfing. A lot of people with their surfboards waiting for the tides to come in. It's going to be another scorcher of a day. So yeah, so it's going to be another hot day today. So I am a little bit done with the sun today. So, but this is more of a tour thing. So I just wanted to go see the pozo and the new boardwalk that they built. Now I call it new because it's new to me. It has been here for a couple of years. I think they started building it about 12 to 15 years ago in portions. So every time they kept building it, they kept making it longer and longer and longer. To my understanding, it is finished and has viewpoints and things like that. So very nice, and we'll go check that out in a little bit. Crystal is just, my daughter is just going into the water and just getting herself accommodated to the water. Again, it is really, really hot, so I am kind of done with the sun. But here in Puerto Rico, you cannot be done with the sun. But yeah, so I brought my sneakers. I'm walking in the sand in my sneakers. My favorite is Crash Boat. A lot of people tend to like this one. This is more local. But again, like I said, these waves sometimes can get really, really rough, and it's a surfer's kind of location. So, and it creates a beautiful breeze, and you can see the sprays coming off of the coral reef that's over here. So Tensity is not like a swimming beach all the time, unlike Crash Boat. So sometimes you can come, and over here you would see the big spray of the ocean coming out. So I'm gonna walk over here to the crater and see how close I can get. In years past, we've been able to climb up this when I was younger. Even my husband, actually, there's a story, Rob, actually, one of our first cameras before we became vloggers, he actually got it soaked with a wave that came up, and it got full of salt water, and it didn't work. Sorry, Rob, I had to tell that story, but yeah. This is a local area with, sometimes the water can go up to the top, and you'll see the water coming through the section there. Sometimes there's nothing, and it's a low tide. So it's been a couple years since I've been to this beach, and this was not here. So Brisas de Jacinto Beach Apartments, they look closed now. I don't know if these are Airbnbs, but home parking. And then this road wasn't here before. This was all sand many years ago. We just walk through here, sand, and we would come up to go up to the Pozo. But this is new. There has to be somebody here because there's a car here. But you would have great beach access, and then all the restaurants that are here, the Boricua Galley, you have Kai restaurant, and like I said, down this road with the entrance to Hobos, there's now parking there. Not a lot, but there's parking. Typically before, you would park on the beach. So this essentially was all, if I remember correctly, like beach parking. You would park on the sand and then go to the beach. Oh yeah, remember they did that in the resorts when we went to like the private island and stuff. So we got La Pena Bar and Grill, and then on this side you have Welcome to Kai Beach Bar, and this one's open. But you see it has seating in the front, the more beach area. So they essentially took most of the beach away and made like this area. And over there we can see on that side there's another bar, Coco Loco, and they have parking over there. We were just looking, $20 it looks like for parking. And then Los Almendros, which used to be a store back in the day, where you would go and get like your beer and drinks and margaritas, which I don't see open now, but with all these restaurants open, I'm sure good competition. But this is really nice. And then look at this pathway to go down to the beach. Just come, and then look, they rent chairs and umbrellas and inflatables. You just call that number and you get your rentals, which I had seen some over here and in the front, like these specific lounge chairs. So this is new, because we used to be able to, as kids, climb rocks to get up to this part. So look at this view. Pozo De Jacinto is an old wives' tale that was said that there was an old man or old farmer who had a cow that he had tied to him, and he was up here and he was doing his farming thing or walking. There's many different stories, don't get me if I'm wrong, but there's many legends that were told. Excuse me. So what happened was the cow fell into this hole, and because Jacinto was tied to him, Jacinto fell in with him. So the story goes is that you're supposed to walk up to this hole and you're supposed to yell, Jacinto, dame la vaca. Okay? Jacinto, give me the cow, throw me the cow. And the moment you ask for that to be done, the waves are supposed to shoot up through this well, either for good luck or just showing you that he's still down there trying to throw the cow up. Again, there's many different legends to this. This is the version that was told to me, to my understanding from reading it in Spanish. And again, many different reasons, but this is a coral reef that has a large hole that when the tides are really, really high, the waves come up. Now, I'm gonna get as close as I can. I'm gonna let out the stick a little bit to kind of show you. This is very jagged. You do need sneakers or some sort of tennis shoes. It gets very slippery when it's wet. It can get wet on a moment's notice. It's not always dry. Again, it hasn't rained in a while, but this is a very dangerous area. So I'm just gonna give you kind of a brief look. So this is all here. And then this is the big hole here. And I could even feel the spray already. So I'm gonna kind of get to a section that you can see as you look down. Definitely need sneakers and watch your step, because again, these are holes, craters in sand. So as you can see right there, there is, and my brother is all the way up there. That's making me very nervous.
flashlight is turning for you to stand.
All right, guys, look, I'm on the other side. So you see I was over there? I did it. It's not that wide of an area, but be very careful. And the wind can get really tough out here, so it can push you. But today it's very, very calm. So there's the other side of the Pozo. And here I am on top of the Pozo De Jacinto with the ocean behind me and the wind. The breeze actually feels good in this heat. So, and there you are. All right, guys, so that was the Pozo De Jacinto here in Isabela, Puerto Rico, near Jobos Beach. We are now going on the tablero, which is the boardwalk that was not just recently built, but built over time over the last couple of years here in Hobo Beach, that you can walk to the other beaches. There's 5 beaches: Hobos, Secrets, Montones, Via Pesquera, and Middles. So I don't know if the boardwalk goes to all of them, but all along this coastline here near Hobos, these are some quiet beaches here. So as you can see, I started on the trek of the boardwalk. There's Hobos back there. And we're going to another beach over here. So that was the end of the boardwalk. That was a long walk, and you end up by, these are hotels, hotels and Airbnb hotels. We're here at Montones Beach. That's where the boardwalk ends, the tablero. It ends at Boardwalk Beach. Not suggested at the hottest point of the day, but hey, we did it. Apologize for the sweat and the hair, but that's how hot it is. Anyway, so Montones Beach, there's some Airbnbs here or apartments that you can rent. And yeah, so now we're just waiting for our ride to come and get us. So if you're new to our channel, click like and subscribe. We thank you for being here with us. And until the next video.